chat, no job, no mask, no ride, no smile, no expression. It's mask aside. I got the COVID blues and I'm blue as I can be. Well, they're taking my freedom and they're stealing our lives.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. And your new Trends Journal's out. Yep. Happy days are here again. No, maybe yes, maybe no. Another great cover, inspired by Liliana, and artwork by Anthony Frida. Yep. Happy days are here again. Da 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 da. No happy days are here again, but I'm sticking with my forecast. That's right. By late March, mid-April, the COVID war will be over. And they're even playing the game now. The prostitutes that sold it are winding it down. This was the front page of CNN's site most of today. Yep. Less than 2% of COVID deaths in the United States have been among children, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. But the one they had on earlier in the day was that more than 3/4 of COVID-19 deaths have been among seniors. Why, this is a conspiracy theory, because I've only been saying this for how long? And others, like Dr. Mercola, like RFK Jr., putting out the facts while they're selling fear and hysteria. CNN, the crap news network. I used to call it a cartoon news network. Little crappy little boys and girls, the Don Lemons of the world. Hey, what happened to Chrissy Cuomo? All right? And now they're putting this out there. All right? I'm not good at math, but less than 0.2% of COVID-19 deaths in the United States have been among children. And we're talking to 0 to 17-year-olds. Why are you injecting them? Oh, and again, according to the CDC, there are under 700 that died from January 2020 to January 6th, 2022. About 690. 61% of them were obese. And what other kind of underlying conditions they had? Oh, that's out of 74 million people. What the fuck are you telling me that about 350 people died out of 74 million over the course of 2 years? And they were sick to begin with. And now you're inoculating them with an Operation Warp Speed injection, where you can't go into restaurants if you're in Boston or in New York or in Washington, D.C. Dumb crap. Washington, dumb crap. Oh, no. Washington, the criminals. Yeah. More than 3/4 of COVID-19 have been among seniors, including more than a quarter. You know what we're talking about 200,000 of people age 85 or older. Don't you know if the COVID didn't get them at 85 or older, they would have lived till 6,033 years of age. Nobody dies over 85 years old once you make it past that time. The average death age, by the way, in the United States, about 78 years old. And it's going down. You know why? Because it's going up. That's right. Again, 61% of the kids that died were obese, according to the CDC, that were hospitalized with COVID. There have been more than 200,000 COVID deaths, again, among people 85 or older. who represent 2% of the U.S. population. Comparatively, there have been less than 400 COVID-19 deaths among children under 5, which represents 6%. So, less than 400 over 2 years. What the fuck you telling me this shit for? Oh, air pollution? Only 8 million people died of air pollution last year. So, I got the number here, actually. Where is it? I think I had it here. No, I don't. Anyway, about 800 died of air pollution. Our World Data Review. How many people died from air pollution? The authors estimate, I was wrong, that a total of 8.8 million died prematurely due to air pollution each year. And you're talking about a couple of hundred people dying out of 7 million? And how about all the pesticides they put in our food? All the chemicals in our water, in the food, in the earth, in the air? You like them preservatives? And again, who's dying? The people that are getting sick because they're sick already. Anyway, the Trends Journal, by the way, has a lot more than this. And very important, because what's going on in the economy, what's going on with inflation, what's going on geopolitically, tune into the Rich Dad broadcast I did with Robert Kiyosaki, the Rich Dad Show. This is something that you're going to want to see. Go to Rich Dad channel, and there I am. Very important because it's telling you what's going on, what's next, what it means, and what you might want to do. So going back to the Trends Journal. The market overview. Again, you see what's happened to the markets? It ain't a happy new year. The markets keep going down. Where are they going? Well, Gregory Mannarino has where he sees it going. We have it see where I'm going, where we see it going, and you can see where it's going. The motto of the Trends Journal is think for yourself. So, the equities. It ain't a happy new year. And what happened to that Santa Claus rally? The tech stocks. Are they going down, and how deep they're going to go down, and why they're going down? The bank stocks. Oh, they were supposed to boom. And what's happening now with the Goldman Sachs gang and the JP Morgan Chase banks? The metaverse. We've been writing about it. It was one of our top trends for 2022. There it is. And what's going on with Microsoft, the big buy they just bought. What else is going on in the metaverse world? What's going on with Apple, what they're doing? Like it or not, we look at things the way they are, not the way we want them to be. And this is a big entrepreneur opportunity that the smart are going to jump on board really quick. And this hasn't been a happy new year for the retail sector. Again, going on, and the big's getting bigger. Trends on the global economic front. China, very important. Everybody's going to be raising interest rates. Not everybody, a lot of the countries, particularly the United States. Again, we're writing this in detail. How much they're going to raise it, when they're going to raise it, why they're going to raise it, and what it's going to do. And again, we've been on this right on the top of it. Meanwhile, China lowered their interest rates. That's right. That's right. You know why? They're building their dual circulation policy. They know that there's going to be a slowdown. So they're going to be less exports. But by lowering interest rates, they're going to build their self-sustaining economy. All right? Think about it. China's lowering interest rates. Inflation's not skyrocketing there. While the rest of the world is going, the United States, the UK, Canada, one after another are going to be raising interest rates. And that's going to drive down the economy. So while the global economy goes down, China's going to keep going up. Again, the business of America has been war. The business of China is business. And then you read the geopolitical sections in the Trends Journal, a lot about the Ukraine and with Russia. Oh, and by the way, with gas prices going up, the natural gas prices in Europe, because the United States is stopping the pipeline going through there, and what it means on the inflation front. Again, great article by Gary Null and Richard Gale on transcending the delusions of institutional control. On the technocracy front, Joe Duran. And you're seeing what's going on with the homicides, the murders, the guy pushing a woman into the railroad tracks, the subway in New York City. You better learn how to fight and protect yourself. And we're giving this to you with Bradley Steiner's articles. And Bradley Steiner was the top close combat guy in America. And my teacher, John Perkins, learned from Bradley Steiner. May his soul rest in peace. So practice, practice, practice. And that's very important in everything that you do. You think we put out this Trends Journal, we're not practicing all the time? We don't stop. And we're giving you everything you can get that you can't get anywhere else. So go to trendsjournal.com, trendsjournal.com, and read history before it happens. What we said last year was going to happen is happening. And what we're saying next year is going to happen is happening now. And what's the media did when the new year began? They went back to what happened in 2021. Again, you look at the geopolitical, economic trends, you're looking at the global debt set a record. What does this mean? Germany's going into recession. If Germany's going down, what's that going to be for the rest of the EU? And they're not going to raise interest rates in the ECB? Or is it the FUCK ECB? I forget. And again, watch out what's going in China. A lot more on the whole crypto market. We're right there. And again, trends in the COVID war. And they're very big. And closing out, again, subscribe to the Trends Journal. We read history before it happens. And if you want to stay ahead of the trends and prepare, prevail, and prosper, there's no other magazine in the world that can help you do it. And the other news, let me see if I can find it here. What did I do with it? Yeah. This guy... here we go. This is from the Cartoon News Network, or the Crap News Network, CNN. Stephen A. Smith returned to ESPN's First Take Monday after a bout with COVID-19, which the commentators said nearly killed him. Now, remember that they've been saying that if you get vaxxed, the doctors say it's going to be mild. And you're seeing, again, that Cortez, the progressive... idol, that one that she used to be a bartender and now she's in the House of Representatives, the Ocasio-Cortez, totally vaxxed, gets the virus. Welp, so it happened, got COVID, probably Omicron, but probably Omicron. What are you, 6 years old talking like this? As of today, I am thankfully recovered and wrapping up quarantine. But COVID was no joke. So, apparently got hit hard, right? Going back to this guy. Commentators said it nearly killed him. For me personally, it hit me differently, Smith said. Doctors told me, had I not been vaccinated, I wouldn't be here. You know what that is? That's fucking bullshit that you're spewing out. Because how about the doctors that told you that if you got the shot, you had a 96% efficacy rate of not getting the virus? And how about all the bullshit that all of you networks have been putting out there, that if you get the shot, you're not going to get very sick? Like that other little dickhead over, what was his name? Jeff Richards or whatever the hell he is. How he almost died when everybody was vaccinated. That's how bad it was. I had pneumonia in both lungs. My liver was bad, and it ravaged me. I'm still not 100% with my lungs. Anyway, it goes on. I'm mentioning this because, again, the major story in CNN was who's dying of the virus and why. They're going to wind this thing down. And there's going to be an economic spike. And there's going to be an economic decline. There's going to be growth and there's going to be failure. And we're tuning into it like nobody else is. Again, I see it the way it is, not the way I want it to be. So subscribe to the Trends Journal, read history before it happens, and you look at the cover again. Happy New Year? Or should it be Happy Days Are Here Again? They are? Will they be coming? Stay tuned. Thank you. The COVID-19 war has changed the world, but who's prepared? What's next? It's in your Trends Journal. Trends Journal subscribers are prepared. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. From the world leader in trend forecasting.